Hi, Mike Melvin and Southern Crescent Technical Allied Health Team. John Hunt here at Cengage Learning. I've been working closely with Mike on a solution for the ALHS Intro to Healthcare course. We've worked together for a couple of years now on that, and we're updating it. And I sent over some information on our new Netflix style subscription service here at Cengage called Cengage Unlimited. And I'm not so sure that I did a good enough job explaining it in writing. So I wanted to send over a quick presentation just to highlight some of the components with Cengage Unlimited and how it can benefit both students, you as instructors, and your institution. So again, Cengage Unlimited is what it's called. It's a Netflix-style subscription service that we're launching in August of 2018 to combat affordability and accessibility issues. So we all know that students are limited by high costs, and that student debt is a huge issue in our country right now. So you can see there on the bottom of the slide, it says the average student spends more than $500 a year on course materials. Honestly, I find that number quite conservative as far as a year goes. It's probably closer to $500 a semester. Again, this is our, attempt to combat affordability and accessibility issues. Two areas which the textbook industry has failed students for many years. So we're trying to fix a broken model with Cengage Unlimited, and we're committed to serving you and the students. So a little bit about Unlimited, the first of its kind digital subscription, much like Netflix is or Apple Music, Amazon Prime, things like that. It gives you total on-demand access to Cengage's entire catalog. It'll launch in August of 2018, and there'll be three price points for this. $119.99 a semester or 4 months, $179.99 a year, and $239.99 for 2 years. Within that subscription, we have content for over 70 different disciplines, 675 courses, 2,300 digital products, and almost 20,000 ebooks. It includes things like MindTap, Cengage Now, Skills Assessment Manager, things like that. Along with that, they would get access to a smartphone application for their cell phones or tablets. The cool thing about that is it gives them access to an e-reader that they can download offline for offline viewing, so they will not need cell service or Wi-Fi to view that. They'll be able to download that and have that content directly on their phone. Additionally, it also gives them access to an audiobook. And I know as a student, for me, it was sometimes tough to complete all the readings, in time for class. So having an audiobook, I think, is a huge help. Students are able to listen to that, while traveling or commuting to and from school. So for those students who still like print, we are going to, we'll still be there for them. We'll still be able to provide them a print. So the first option the student will have is to buy a $19.99 loose leaf that they will be able to keep as their own. Additionally, students will have access to a complimentary rental at no cost other than $7.99 for shipping. And they'll be able to keep that rental for the duration of their subscription. So one semester they'd have to return it at the end of 1 year. They can keep it the whole year and return that at the end. For students who want to access some of the content after their subscription ends, they'll have access to what we're calling a digital locker, and they'll be able to keep up to 6 different ebooks in that locker for up to 12 months at the end of their subscription for no additional cost. Sometimes you have certification exams, other things that you need to revisit some content. For that reason, we've added 12 months to the end of the subscription. So if they get a 2-year subscription, then they get a whole another 3rd year where they can hold on to those 6 additional copies of the ebook. How do instructors benefit from Unlimited? Well, students are driven by price, so value price equals happy students. Instructors will have a wide variety of choices from our broad catalog and courseware and text. In most course areas, we offer multiple approaches to content. So price has often been a barrier to assigning additional readings, as I'm sure you're aware. So now you can view Cengage not only as a publisher, but as a library with content that you can use, a little bit or as much as you please, and it will not affect anybody's pocketbook. Um, so you have full access to support packages, including test banks, instructor guides, PowerPoints, other affordable course materials. The list goes on. So I pulled this from your website on your course catalog, and this appears to be kind of the main batch of courses that most of your programs start out in. Right now, Cengage currently offers two of the solutions that you'll use that are in place now, and that's the ALHS 1040 and the Comp 1000. We do have solutions for the additional classes that I'll share with you at the end. But even if nothing changed from today on and you used all the same content that you're currently using, including the three F.A. Davis solutions, you'll see that the Cengage course materials are $175. So even with those two classes alone, the student's going to save $50. Now, if you did come and find a Cengage solution that was suitable for the 1011, 1060, or 1090, at that point, those courses would essentially be free. It would cost nobody nothing. The content would already be at their fingertips. And if they get this subscription and you continue to use F.A. Davis, the student could certainly go in and view our solution that mirrors up to the current text you're using. So, the student can use it as extra practice or, just get extra reading. Sometimes seeing it in a different way will help, understand the material a little better. So here's a different kind of way of putting it into a picture form here. You can see, $319.75 for all the current solutions, or you can get Cengage Unlimited for $19.99. The first time I saw this slide, it really kind of drove home really what we were doing here with the subscription. And honestly, it's pretty exciting. It's something I wish I had when I was a student. So I do work closely with Diana Kendrick as well on her medical assisting diploma program. So we do have a handful of solutions in play right now throughout this program. And the others that we don't, we certainly have industry leading content available and ready to help you deploy, if you find it's a good fit. So if you take a look at the four courses that currently use Cengage, you're looking at $815.50, and that's over the course of the second year of that program. So if a student chose a one-year subscription of $179.99, you can see where they're saving over $600 that year, which is quite substantial. I mean, that's a couple student loan payments. You can imagine what $600 can do for students. Additionally, you do teach a seminar class at the end for medical assisting exam review. And the students who are taking the courses that have the French Mind Tap and the Len Mind Tap already in play already have medical assisting exam review right inside of their Mind Tap at no extra cost for free. So I did want to point that out because I noticed there was competitors book in play there, but they already have access to this inside of their Mind Tap for absolutely no extra cost. And of course, with a subscription service, they'd be able to access that standalone as well. So two last slides here I wanted to show are just four quick solutions that we have for courses that currently use competitors' products, and just to kind of drive home the point that you could adopt these four texts today, and it would not affect price whatsoever. The student would have to purchase nothing more. They'll have their course materials day one prepared for your course day one. Additionally, we do have the Cengage Healthcare Academy available. I've shown this to a few of you, but so the Healthcare Academy, they would have access to everything within this if they were subscription holders of Cengage Unlimited. So you can see here we have our dental assisting, medical assisting, pharmacy tech, cert center, coding, surge tech, dental assisting. And each of these has several simulations. For instance, the surge tech has Mayo tray setup simulations, and I'd love to dive deeper into that with anybody who's interested. So if I can be of any further help, my phone number is 859-657-4411. Email is john.hunt@cengage.com, john.hunt@cengage.com. Thanks for taking a few minutes just to listen about Cengage Unlimited. Thanks.